Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of Aquarius, a sign that often raises many questions with its intriguing behavior. As you may know, Aquarius is an air sign in the zodiac, symbolized by a jug from which energy and vibrant emotions flow. This sign infuses our lives with creativity and originality, much like sunlight glistening on a watery surface. In this video, I will unveil the secrets of Aquarius's character, which will be especially interesting if you're trying to understand the mysteries behind their nature. Whether you're in love with an Aquarius and contemplating a future together, or simply wish to learn more about this sign, I have some valuable insights for you. First piece of advice. Remember that Aquarius values freedom and independence. At times, they may appear distant, but this does not mean they lack affection. On the contrary, their love is genuine and sincere. They simply prefer to navigate life on their own terms, and it's essential to respect that. Second piece of advice. Be open to their creative perspective on the world. Aquarians are imaginative and unique, often seeing beauty in things that others overlook. Embrace their unconventional approach and allow the process to unfold naturally, especially if they're inclined toward experimentation. Third tip, keep in mind that Aquarians can be quite introspective. Their emotional depth may not always be apparent on the surface. At times, they might seem frivolous, but there is a rich tapestry of thoughts and feelings beneath. Give them the space they need to express themselves. Moving on, let's discuss another quality of Aquarius: their ability to make quick decisions. When someone piques their interest, Aquarius will swiftly find a way to reach out. However, you may not always experience the same responsiveness from them. Let's be honest, how many times have they promised to call you back, only for 90% of those instances to end in silence? This is why establishing clear requests and boundaries becomes essential in a relationship with this sign. Aquarians have a unique trait. They prefer to act independently. While many around them may encourage seeking help, they understand that finding solutions on their own brings greater satisfaction. When they take on a task, they follow their own method and approach it with full dedication. However, if they start to feel overwhelmed, they will seek solitude, as it is during these precious moments that they can truly enjoy their own company. As a result, they strive to live by their own rules, whether it involves studying, embarking on a new project, or pursuing a beloved hobby. In relationships, Aquarians choose to surround themselves with those who are genuinely close to them. They dislike superficial conversations, which can leave them feeling anxious, and rightfully so. Their sincerity often prompts others to reflect deeply on their own lives and choices. If you find that someone's perspective differs from yours, you might simply shake your head and move on, and that's perfectly fine. Ultimately, what matters most is being in harmony with yourself and your preferences. Your uniqueness is what makes you special. One crucial lesson for Aquarians is not to shy away from apologizing for their mistakes. While this may seem challenging, it's important to remember that we are all human and none of us are perfect. There will be times when you feel terrible, especially if things don't go as planned. Taking a step back and saying, "I'm sorry," isn't always easy, but it can significantly alter the course of events in many situations. By acknowledging your mistakes, you open the door to change, and that is truly important. A sincere apology can serve as the foundation for open dialogue and help restore relationships that may have been damaged in the past. Imagine the relief of freeing yourself from the burden of misunderstanding. Now, let's address those individuals you may not particularly like. It's essential to remember not to dwell on the opinions of others. Often, these opinions are merely reflections of their own fears and preferences. Stay true to your beliefs and don't allow external judgments to confuse you. Your perspective is valuable and deserves respect. These are just two of the many strategies for coping with difficulties. Be open to change and embrace understanding. Remember, each of us is unique, and it is this uniqueness that makes us truly interesting. Now, let's shift to a topic that resonates with all of us. Consider this. How many times have you found a melody stuck in your head? It loops endlessly, spinning in your mind for hours, only to resurface the next day as you hum it to yourself. It's like a game where you become the main character, caught in the rhythm of the same song, sometimes enjoyable, yet occasionally a bit exhausting. Moving on, Aquarians steadfastly refuse to let others interfere with their work, ideas, or even worse, their creative process. They possess their own vision and understanding, striving to create something genuinely unique. This desire resembles a kind of musical project that requires time and effort, and it is ultimately up to you to decide how to achieve the desired result from scratch. Now, imagine someone asking you for a second chance. When someone leaves your life, it signifies not only the loss of that person, but also the end of a relationship that was meaningful to you. In such moments, it's crucial to give yourself the time to sort through your feelings and understand what you truly want. Sometimes, it's essential to recognize the place a particular person holds in your heart before taking any steps that might irrevocably sever ties. Let's now shift our focus to those who feel dissatisfied in their relationships or are experiencing difficulties in life. If something is troubling you, don't hesitate to discuss it with your loved ones. Open communication is vital for Aquarians. Sharing your thoughts and feelings can often lead to profound changes in your perspective and open up new opportunities. We often believe that simple gifts or gestures of care can impress our loved ones. However, this can be a misconception. Genuine feelings and affection do not rely on external factors. Instead of fixating on ideas of how to be better, concentrate on accepting the person as they are, with all their quirks and habits. Another important point: Aquarians listen selectively. They remember only what truly matters to you. Whether you are a boss, a parent, or a friend, your position does not guarantee alignment if sincerity is lacking in communication. Forget about titles. Establishing trusting relationships that consider the needs and desires of others is far more important. All these aspects are crucial for meaningful interactions with people for your sign. Communication based on mutual understanding and respect will always bring greater satisfaction and joy into your life. Remember, true power lies in acceptance, and this can be the key to happiness not only for you but also for those around you. Thank you for watching, and I encourage you to like this video.